there everyone, it's Dashabella and Nightfall, and welcome back to another video of Star Equestrian. I hope you guys are doing well. It's update week here in the world of Star Equestrian, so you know what that means. We got new stuff added into the game, new content, but what kind of content do we actually have? Don't worry, we're going to go through everything in today's video, but just to kind of quickly gloss over all of the new stuff, we got our brand new limited time fantasy horse. It's not a rerun this time, it is a brand new fantasy horse. We have our next season pass, and we have a couple of new additions for breeding potions. So it seems this update has a pretty big emphasis on breeding, or at least that's how I'm kind of interpreting everything, especially with the fact that the season pass, the whole point of the pass is actually to do a lot of breeding, which is not great news, unfortunately, for our free-to-play players because, okay, personal thoughts before we kind of jump into everything. I already looked at all of the content. It does feel very pay-to-play. It feels very pay to play because a lot of the big quests that you need to do require you to do breeding. Now, I think there are definitely ways for us to kind of circumvent this, and you can kind of, you can do breedings, but if you were expecting to do some big breedings, I'm super sorry guys. If you want to get through all the past stuff, I would highly suggest you focus on 4-star breedings if you're a free-to-play player, so that you at least have the tokens to do all of your breedings and you at least have enough to get you through the entire event. Because if you try to breed for those very expensive horses and you're not somebody that buys gems, you're not VIP, then yeah, I feel like this event is going to get very, very costly for some players. I also want to add that this pass came really quick. Like, our Easter pass just ended and we already have a brand new season pass. So obviously this was already done. Like, this was ready to be released. Foxy's ready to get their money again. But I kind of feel like they need to give us a break in between, because there were players voicing concerns saying like they were quite burnt out after the Easter update, like the Easter pass, and they would have really appreciated a break. But now we're back to grinding stuff all over again. So yeah, I kind of hope after this pass, I kind of hope Foxy gives us like, a couple more weeks to just kind of reset. Not just reset, like if you're somebody that has to work to earn the money to splurge and all these kinds of things, like you gotta let the players do that too. Okay, let us reset, let us make the money again so we can spend the money, but that's only assuming we like what the game has given us. There's also a lot of bugs that have been introduced into the game, so at the moment, okay, personal recommendations, I actually don't recommend you buy anything in this update until I want to say next week or the week after, because we have a couple of game-breaking bugs currently plaguing the game because of the update. Okay, now let's officially jump into everything. Let's start with the new limited time horse. We have a brand new fantasy called the Altiform Arabian, and this horse is a very special horse because it is the first of its kind. It evolves into different versions, and as you can see right there, it's going to change into a fire version. And that's not all, guys. There's actually 3 versions to this Arabian. So the first Arabian that you saw, that was the default version that this horse comes in. The fire and now this thunder version is one of its 3 evolutions. There's one more evolution. It is a water/ocean variant. So it can either evolve into a fire, electricity, or water type fantasy horse. And what makes this horse unique as well, every time it evolves, not only does it physically evolve, but its stats and its masteries also change too. So each of the different variants actually are specialists in different fields. So essentially, if you get this horse and you breed it and you evolve it, you are kind of getting, I suppose, like four fantasies in total. The only thing though, okay, that's gonna hold you back is if you are somebody that doesn't have a lot of fantasy horses that can crossbreed with this to give it different flourishes, then you might not be able to unlock certain like variants of this fantasy. So kind of keep that in mind. If you have a lot of fantasies, then you might love this Arabian. If you don't have any, or you have very few, okay, I cannot recommend this horse, because you're not going to really be able to do very much with it. You will be able to at least get the first evolution, which is, it will randomly, I think, evolve into one of the 3 types if you level it up, but the ones that you breed after that, they will all be influenced by flourishes. Sorry guys, can't speak English. Okay, now, price of this summon, we have reverted back to 3,000 gem summons, unfortunately, guys, so I hope you're prepared for this. We are back to expensive summons. I think why Foxy has done this is that this is classified as like a ultra premium horse. It's an ultra premium horse. It's a 6-star, and you're essentially getting multiple versions of this horse, I suppose. I guess it's like kind of classified as like the same tier as like the dragons, for example. I know the dragons were 3,000 gems per summon when those came out. So, yeah. Do I feel this is ultra premium? Like, the idea of this horse evolving is cool, but like the whole variant thing, to me, it just seems like a different version of fantasy breeding. Like, I don't really see much of a difference between the whole like evolution thing and just crossbreeding different fantasies, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I don't really see the magic sparkle behind this horse. Like, all the stuff on it is cool, like the chest piece, the helmet, they're not tassels, they're like ribbon thingamabobby bits on its body. Those look really cool. The one that's not moving, okay, gosh, I don't know what to call this. The fabric at the front that's not moving. So that, for some reason, doesn't move when it's idle, but I've heard players tell me that it does move correctly in movements. I've never seen it move in my life, so I can't confirm whether this thing does move or not, but I'm just going to let you guys know what I heard from some other people. So, yeah. Brand new fantasy. The odds of getting this fantasy is just like every other banner, 5%. So the odds of you getting this is very, very low. We do have pity for this banner though. So if you are somebody that really, really, really wants this horse, then you should be able to get it if you do enough summons. The only problem is the default pity for this horse is going to be 25, which is just like every other banner. And because it's 3,000 gems per summon, if you do the 10 summon, it's still going to cost 27,000 gems, which is $270 worth of gems. So I'm pretty sure you can kind of guess that, you know, this horse adds up if you are incredibly ultra super duper unlucky. So just please, please, please do not go too crazy pulling for this horse. Yes, pity exists, but this pity is going to carry over to other banners. So don't feel like if you've committed a lot of summons to trying to get this horse, that let's say it's like 5 summons away, but you cannot afford the next 5 summons, just stop. Just stop. Wait for the next limited time fantasy and see if you like that one instead, because these pity numbers carry over. My pity right now that you're seeing is 15, and that's because I did 10 summons for the Love Struck, which was our last fantasy, and I didn't get it. So you can see my pity has officially carried over to this one. So please be very mindful of your pity, and please be very mindful of your spending, because the fact that we have all this stuff suddenly dropping, people are spending a lot of money, and I don't want anyone out there going too crazy, like spending because they want everything because of the FOMO. They think they're missing out. Guys, we get stuff like every couple months. You're not missing out. I'm pretty sure like a couple months from now, when this horse goes, you're not going to care. Okay, unless you're a dream horse, you will not care, I promise you. So yeah, we have the Ultra Form Arabian. Let me show you the other forms very quickly before we jump on over to the season pass. So you can see the other forms in the catalog if you would like to check them out. So this is the Storm Form Arabian. Hang on, I'm just going to get rid of myself. There we go. So this is the Storm Form Arabian. So this is the Storm version. And obviously Thunder Flourishes is going to guarantee this horse for you if you really want this kind of version. Now the difference between this and the original, let me just show you the original very quickly before we jump through the alternate versions. So have a look at the stats. The Ultra Form Arabian has 80 in all stats except stamina, okay? 80 in all stats except stamina. Its mastery focuses on a lot of bonding and gaining experience. So this horse, like right off the bat, you can see that the whole purpose of this horse is to evolve. It doesn't have any great abilities outside of this one at 5 mastery where you just use less stamina. But aside from that, it's a pretty, like this horse alone is a pretty mediocre fantasy if you're hoping to do like events, because it just doesn't have anything outside of the stamina reduction that really is going to help it in competitions or showmanship or racing. The alternate versions are where you start to see more useful masteries. So the Storm Form Arabian has 100 in speed, acceleration, and jump, 50 stamina and 70 agility. So unfortunately, it lost a lot of stamina and agility to push up all of its other stats to 100. But just based off of the stats alone, this is a very good show jumping candidate. If we go to the mastery, we have one here that is improving speed and acceleration. If we go down here, we have perfect jump mastery, which helps replenish stamina. That also fixes the stamina issue this horse can potentially run into. And it also has instant sprint, which is universally one of the absolute best abilities in the entire game. So this version, if you get the Alta form Arabian, the Storm form is absolutely worth it. Very versatile, can do a lot of things. It's just got a lot really going for it. So yeah, Storm form Arabian, super recommend if you are looking for a very useful version of this fantasy horse. The Cinder form Arabian is different. So instead of having 70 agility, it's actually 100 agility, and it loses out on that jump stat, but we still have only 50 stamina. So the Cinder form Arabian is absolutely more of a cross-country horse. It's got the acceleration, the speed, agility. Can also be a very good race horse as well, because you don't really need jump to really benefit in races. If we have a look at some of its mastery as well, at mastery 1 you have this, which gives you 25 speed during the first lap. So this is going to make the horse faster, especially in those multi-lap races. If we jump over to here, increase speed for every dash. This is another very useful universal ability, only for special events, not for racing, because dashing doesn't really work in races, I believe. So very useful, Cinder Flame Arabian. At Mastery 4, you get extra speed during the daytime as well, so you get even more speed on this horse. And then down here, yeah, you use less stamina when you're sprinting. So another way for this horse to kind of offset its very bad stamina usage. So right off the bat, again, another pretty competitive horse, I think, out of the bunch. This one is absolutely more of a cross-country horse. It can get away as a show jumper as well, I feel, but I do think this one's going to absolutely thrive on cross-country events. And the last Arabian that we're going to have a look at is the Tide form Arabian, so the water variant of the Alta form Arabian. Now personally, this is my favorite. I love water themed things, so this one immediately pulled on my heartstrings as soon as I saw it. Very cute, a lot of cute coral reef motifs. It's got this cute little heart on its head. Yeah, I just really like this horse. It has 100 speed, 100 stamina, and 100 agility, but we lose out on acceleration and jump for this horse. So I think out of the lot, this one is probably the most beginner friendly out of all the Arabians. And I say this because a lot of new players tend to struggle with stamina management, whereas a lot of the veteran players and people that have spent a lot on this game, stamina at the moment isn't very useful. Like, you can actually get away with a lot of events with less stamina. So yeah, this one absolutely is a very beginner friendly fantasy horse if you can get it to evolve into the water version. Its abilities, I believe from what I recall, you've got swimming abilities and stamina regeneration. So at level 1, you have an extra 25% stamina regen with each successive perfect jump, and it builds up to 200%. So this horse is basically never going to run out of stamina. At level 3, once per riding event, when you run out of stamina, you gain a small amount of stamina and you freeze your stamina for 20 seconds. So again, another way for this horse to just endlessly run. And then I think out of all of the abilities for this horse, the level 5 mastery ability is the biggest one. Freezing stamina briefly when dashing. This is going to be the most handy in cross-country events. Not so much show jumping, because in a lot of show jumping events, you're kind of like, you know, changing between canter and gallop and sprint, whereas for cross country, a lot of the time you kind of want to stay in that gallop. So yeah, this horse is just a stamina monster. It will never ever run out of stamina. But compared to its other siblings, like, personal opinion, I actually think the Storm and the Cinder is way better, unfortunately, than the water version. The only time you might potentially change my mind is if we have an event where there's going to be some kind of swimming involved, because this horse can swim and it regenerates stamina when swimming, but we don't have swimming events. So yeah, compared to its brothers and sisters, it's a very underwhelming version of the Alta form Arabian. So yeah, that's our new limited time fantasy horse. Let me know what you think about this fantasy in the comments below. I think it's interesting, but I'm not wowed by this. I'm not wowed by it. Like, yeah, you get different versions of this horse if you're able to get it to evolve into its other variants. But to me, it's just more breeding. Like, it's just more breeding. There isn't really much involved in terms of player involvement. Like, I think it would have been cooler if, for example, we spent a lot of time at the beach when we leveled our horse. Like, that would influence the evolutionary path. So like, for example, for me, like, I'd want the water version if it spends a lot of time swimming. If I wanted to evolve it into the storm version, then I basically need to ride my horse out when the game is storming, which I would have to enable the weather. I have no idea what the weather is. It looks like it's clear right now. But yeah, basically when the game is like showing the thunderstorm weather effect, like you bring out your horse and it just spends out like timeout when it's in thunder. And then I guess like for the fire version, you just ride your horse out on a sunny day. You know, I kind of want some more player involvement with these fantasy horses, but a lot of it is just like spend money and breed. Okay, so just the whole update is money, guys. There was a lot of stuff added that was just money. So yeah, there's the limited time fantasy horse. Let's go and talk about the elephant in the room, which is the season pass. It's a big one. It's a chunky one. It's a breeding pass. I'm just gonna double check. No special event yet. Okay, so it's called Breeder's Legacy. This is the brand new season pass that was added in the latest update, and as you can tell, breeding. Lots of breeding. That's going to be one of the ways to level up the pass. The pass has changed a little bit since the Easter pass. So last time, the center of like this gorge in the middle, this used to show levels. So it would show like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way until I think it was like level 70. Now they've changed it. So in the middle, it's going to show you the points required to unlock the next segment of the pass, which I think is a really cool way of just changing things up a little bit, and at least like you have a visual indicator to tell you how many points you need to go from one level to the next. And I've just had a quick look. If you want to absolutely max this thing out, you need like 15,600 points. I don't think I know anybody that did max out the Easter one, so I don't know if it's physically possible for anyone to to max out this one. We'll have to find out. But if you want maximum rewards, if you buy the pass, it is going to be this level, so 8,100, which I think it's like half of this point, like the points for this. It's like almost there. So basically, yeah, this is the achievement you get if you manage to finish the premium pass. If you are free to play, your premium rewards end here when the premium players get their unicorn horse. So it's going to be 5,650 points. Now, how do we get these points? It's the same as the last event. So you're going to be given a bunch of quests, and we actually have a bonus tab here. So last Easter event, we had daily, weekly, seasonal, and story quests. Now we also have bonus quests, which are, I guess, like additional quests that are tied to this particular pass. And you can see like here there's a lot of breeding quests. Like basically, if you just breed, you're going to be able to get all the bonus points, the bonus tokens, these golden hearts, the experience. It's probably where you're going to be looking to do all this breeding for. So yeah, just kind of keep that in mind. If you're a big breeder, this will benefit you. If you're free to play, you might need to be a little bit calculative with how you spend your breeding tokens, because if you do it wrong, you're going to be wasting a lot of tokens trying to complete rewards. So far, dailies looked more or less the same. They haven't really changed since Easter. Weeklies are a little different. So we've got a couple of new quests here for me. This one is use 1 potion when breeding, and then there's also a co-breeding quest, which I'm gonna be honest, guys, I don't know if I'm wanting to do this. Like, this is so expensive. Like, you want me to co-breed with another player? Like, that's a lot of gems just to breed, and it's only to complete the weekly. Like, it's not a very attractive reward. Yes, there's 50 gems involved, but guys, we don't breed with 50 gems. We breed with like a minimum of 750 gems. Yeah, it's quite a lot. I mean, I get another 20 gems, I guess, for doing weeklies. I don't know, shrug. So yeah, there's that. Seasonal quests. Okay, firstly, this is one of the few bugs that has popped in with the pass. I have things done that I haven't even done Like these 3 quests were done when the update landed, which I'm really annoyed about because I'm missing out on 600 experience. So I'm kind of hoping this gets reset or changed or something, because like I feel robbed that I'm not going to be able to do these 3 quests. So yeah, Foxy, please fix this. This shouldn't even be done. Like there's no showmanship. How can I do showmanship or this when the pass just came out? There's also this one. So this is a special seasonal quest where there are foals all around the world and you have to take pictures of them, and you're going to be able to get experience, gems, and a couple of these golden heart tokens if you manage to complete it. It's very cute. There are guides on YouTube by other players as well. So if you just want to quickly get this done, head on over to YouTube and just go find a couple videos. There are people that have already posted where these foals are, so you can quickly get this done like literally in 5 minutes. So yeah. But aside from that, lots of breeding, guys. Lots of breeding. Lots and lots and lots of breeding. So good luck. It's gonna cost a lot. I have to say, I'm kind of disappointed with this pass because it is very breeding oriented. And we all know already, breeding is hard enough as a free-to-play player because firstly, foals take forever to grow up. And secondly, free-to-play players don't earn as many gems as VIPs, for example. And if you're not a free-to-play player in like a high-ranking club, you're not even going to be given an opportunity to earn more gems by placing top 50 in club stuff. So I kind of wonder, you know, like, how is this event going to impact our free-to-plays? Are they going to feel like they're missing out because they can't do a bunch of breeding? Because, okay, here's the thing. If the season pass gave us like a bunch of tokens to assist us with all these quests, I don't think it would be such a big issue. I think players would be okay with this. Like right now I'm looking at the free section. I'm seeing 2 breeding tokens, 3 breeding tokens, and that's it. So you get 3 free breeding tokens. And then I think you also get a free token for doing the story quest. There's like a few like breeding tokens here or there, but not enough for you to comfortably do the event. Personal recommendations: only use your breeding tokens if you need it for your quests, and don't rush the pass because there are going to be different things such as you having to level up a foal for a daily. You're going to have to co-breed with other people. There's going to be so much breeding involved, like that you will need so many tokens, guys. You're going to need so many tokens, so please use them sparingly, try and use them wisely, and just ration them out, I guess. It's probably the best way to put it. But I'm not happy with the fact that this is such a pay-to-play pass. Like, you're already asking people if they want the premium stuff to buy this. Okay, so that's already people spending money. But they might even struggle just to get levels in general. By the way, this is the premium stuff, in case you're thinking about buying the pass. So there is, I can't even click this horse. There's a unicorn that you can get if you manage to hit the unicorn level, which I think is like 5,100 points, I think. So you get a unicorn, you get all these other rewards as well. Keep in mind, okay, these rewards that it says that's included, these are rewards that you can get in the premium pass segment. It doesn't mean you automatically unlock these if you buy the pass. I know a lot of people had issues with this during the last Easter pass and thought if they bought this that they'd get everything. No, you have to earn it. Okay, so just please keep that in mind. The deluxe pass is the same as last time. So you're going to get an additional horse, and you also get some additional rewards, which you get immediately on purchase, which is the 2 breeding tokens, 500 gems, the 3,500 golden hearts, and the extra 1,000 season pass experience. The big thing here is the light dapple Frisian. This is actually a brand new Frisian that was just added into the game along with this update. So let me show this horse to you guys very quickly in the catalog, because I actually thought I saw this before the pass was released and I was like, oh, okay, brand new horse. Yeah, so this is the light dapple Frisian. This is the thing that you get if you spend the, I think it's $40 on the pass. So this horse looks to have a brand new coat color and also pattern and this back marking, not the facial marking, this is an old marking. The mane and tail are old as well. So essentially the exclusive stuff you're kind of getting with the horse is the coat color, coat pattern, and that's basically it. So we do have the extra shop, which is where those little golden heart tokens come in handy. And we have another place to summon horses. Okay, so last time it was Easter horses. This time it's mystical foals. So you are summoning foals. You might get a fantasy foal, you might get a regular foal, but regardless, they are all foals, which I think is really, really cool, because this is going to be another way for you guys to potentially get some more fantasies. If you're missing fantasies, you can buy them here. So because we have 3 elements for the new Alta Arabian, we have the Atlantean Arabian, the Fiery Sahar, and the Maelstrom Clydesdale available as our limited time offer fantasies that you can buy outright. So if you need any of these fantasies, you can save up your golden heart tokens and you can just buy them outright. You don't have to wait to try to do a summon or anything like that. You can just buy them and it's done, it's dusted, it is all good. Life is handy dandy. So if you don't have any fantasies, you have a way to buy these 3 fantasies. Aside from that, we do have a couple of other horses on sale: the Leopard Cross Frisian Sport, the Seal Bay Clydesdale, the Cream Tricolour Quarter, Overo Palomino Arabian, and the Smoky Cream Mustang. So if you like any of these other horses too, save up your tokens and you'll be able to purchase them. Quick advice for these golden heart token things: if you're saving up to buy something big, buy it when the thing is about to end, okay? Don't be like me and you have 2 purple rabbits. Because I bought my purple rabbit at the beginning of the Easter event and I accidentally summoned another one when I was doing my 10 summon. So if you want to avoid dupes, okay, if you do not want dupes at all, wait until the event is about to end. Do not make my same mistake. I also want to point out, if you didn't notice, we have brand new potions added into the game, and some of them are very significant. This is one of them. You are guaranteed to pass on this horse's pure breed trait, and we also have a version for crossbreed traits. So we finally have these gosh dang potions for breeding traits. This is going to be such a godsend for me, especially when I'm doing some of my breedings for race horses or competition horses. So if you are somebody that is purely into breeding, you don't care about all this other stuff, you don't care about all these foals, buy these potions. You can buy these 2 potions every week. You can buy 1 potion a week. Other potions you might want to buy: Infusion of Coat Color. I know a lot of people want this, although this goes on sale like every week. So if you don't really care or you're willing to wait, I would personally wait. Other things to buy: Compound of Progress, Compound of Power. These are great potions as well if you're into prestige breeding. And I think this one is like training. Yeah, this is for upgrading a focused trait. Other additional potions that are brand new, guys, we have color potions. So now we have potions where if you use it during a breeding, you can basically be like, hey, I'm going to breed 2 black horses, but I want a Palomino foal. You pop this potion on and the foal is guaranteed to be Palomino. In this case, rose gray. We have gray. You have black, and I think there's like bay and chestnut too. Yeah, bay and chestnut. So we have these color potions as well, because obviously it's a breeding update. They've got to add some extra breeding stuff to the game. Before anyone gets excited and asks, no, there are no stocking potions. So to all of my stocking breeders out there, all of my sock lovers, we've been gutted again. Curse this Foxy company. They don't like socks for some reason. Alright, so yeah, that is everything that has been added in the latest update. Let me know what you think in the comments below about all this stuff, because while I'm very grateful that we are getting a lot more things to do and that we technically kind of have like events and we have the season pass going, I do think we need a break. I actually think our break between the Easter pass and this was just far too short. Like, I'd even argue you might even have to give players like a month between passes, because it's a lot to ask for. So something I kind of noticed, right, is that there's a lot of money being asked, right? There's a pass, there's the new Alta, I've got the name, Alta Form Arabian, and then we also have our limited time Frisian Sports that are still going on sale, which just a heads up, it says nothing here. The Scarlet, I think, like finished its sale this morning. I'm recording on Thursday, by the way. So the Scarlet just ended its sale. We don't have the Gold Frisian yet. It's not out yet. I presume it's going to be coming out soon, maybe like on Friday or the weekend, who knows, but that's another horse that's going to be on sale. And just doing the math, I've kind of done some math myself, like not fully, but I have to acknowledge, you know, like I'm spending a lot of money on this game, and I might potentially have to spend a lot more, especially with the new content. because we have the Altiform Arabian, you have all the breedings to take into consideration, we have the $35 Frisian Sport that I want, the gold one, the season pass is also possibly going to be demanding another $40 for me. Like, I think Foxy's going to have to reconsider like how they do this monetization, because I'm getting overwhelmed. I'm feeling overwhelmed as a player, and like, yeah, you're doing all this stuff because you want money, you are giving players a good experience in exchange for money, but like the cost of pricing of a lot of this stuff, and especially considering the economical situation of the world right now, like the world is going through a heck of a time right now. Like, I don't think from an ethical standpoint a company should really be asking this much from its players. And I know there's going to be comments to be like, oh, but you don't have to buy everything. But at the same time, like, don't you think it's a little disrespectful for the company to be like, here's all this new stuff that you're going to have to buy, and you shove it in our face every day. Like, every day you log into the game, it's going to shove the Altiform Arabian thing in your face. You have quests that you can't do because you have to buy this horse. Like, it wouldn't be so much of an issue if you didn't need money to do all of this stuff. So there's absolutely, like, for me, a bit of an ethical concern here with how much monetization is really being shoved in our faces right now. Like, I'm second guessing whether or not I want to even do the summon for the Altiform Arabian, because I have the $35 Frisian Sport that I want to buy. I've budgeted for that already, so I will be buying that gold Frisian Sport. But I didn't account for the fact that we're going to get a pass already, and we're going to also get these. So it's like, Foxy, like, there has to be a limit. You kind of have to give your players a break. And I understand that, like, not just Star Equestrian, Horse Riding Tales, like, both of these games, they are money-making machines for this company. There's a reason why we're getting, like, another horse game. It's because horse games make money. I don't know. I guess, like, for me, my advice to anyone out there, if you are struggling with overspending in this game, I'm pretty sure there's someone out there that is overspending. I have a mantra that I kind of go by when it comes to buying things, not for content creation, okay? Because I set a budget aside for like my YouTube channel and buying stuff for the channel. If you really want something, if you really, really want something, and if it's something that's going to be around for a while, I usually wait 1 month before I even consider the thought of buying something, to avoid the FOMO that I get when something like just releases. Like, let's say something amazing releases, like a very pretty horse comes out. Obviously, you're going to want to buy it on day one because it's new, it's shiny, it's fancy, and it's probably the best looking horse in the game, because that's normally how it is. Like, there's going to be visual creep, there's power creep, there's horse creep. It happens in Star Equestrian. Like, if you haven't noticed, a lot of our newer horses obviously look way better than the old ones to make them more attractive. So normally, if I know a horse is going to be around for a while, I'll think to myself, like, do I really want this horse? And I kind of wait until the horse is almost gone before I buy it. Because it's a test for me to see, like, do I really want this thing? Or is it just because it's new and shiny that I really want it? Because it's very easy for me to whittle down like things that I really, really do and I really, really don't want. Okay, sorry for the yap, guys. But before we end today's video, we are going to be doing the story quest for the pass. And apparently there is breeding involved, I think, for this quest. We'll have a look anyway, because you have to meet this person called Bowen. Oh, sorry, not Bowen, Hamish. Hamish. I don't know where I read Bowen. I think it was part of the quest or something. Before starting this quest, select the horse you want to breed for a foal. Proceed with No, I am not breeding a Pegasus. Okay, I just had a thought. We're going to do a bit of science. I'm going to try to see if we can actually knock out some of our bonus quests with this quest, because I think this quest involves breeding. So what can we do? We're not going to do this. Level 2 crossbreed trait, purebreed trait, crossbreed trait, purebreed trait, prestige. Okay, so I need a horse with prestige and a level 3 purebred and a level 3 crossbred trait. Yeah. And I'm gonna have to throw a flourish on it. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I got so many requirements. Okay, hang on. 4-star horse. I think I have something. Let me think. Not pollen. Let me think, guys. Let me think. I think I have a Quora with that. Or is Mr. Fuzzy Pants? No, Mr. Fuzzy Pants is level 2. I need level 3. I wonder. I think I have a little guy. Is it not souffle? It's... Where is it? I think it's Bun Bun. Oh, Bun Bun! Bun Bun! You are going to do so many great things for me today. Bun Bun, please. Oh my gosh, that was very cute. Okay, so we have a purebred, a crossbreed, and a prestige on this horse. Okay, we're about to get a whole bunch of levels. We'll see if this works. You there! Please, stop at once. I must say that my breath has been taken away by your horse. Oh, thank you. What is the name of this fine specimen? Bun Bun, and I'm Dashabella. Charmed, I'm Hamish. You may have heard of me in the papers. I'm sorry, dude, I have no idea who you are. Then I must not be rich enough. No matter. On a more important matter, I am in awe at the beauty of Bun Bun. The mighty strong legs, the posture, even the look in their eye tells me that they are truly strong. I must simply have it. Sorry, Hamish, but Bun Bun's not for sale. But of course, to part a rider from their partner is most unbecoming of a prestigious rider. However, I would like to make you a proposition. I'm looking to make the perfect foal for myself. If you can overcome my trial, I would pay you a hefty sum to allow me the honor of having Bun Bun's next foal. A trial? Precisely. If you can complete Heartside Herald in under 50 seconds, your horse will rival those of legend and become the ideal fit for my perfect horse. Let me ask Bun Bun first. What do you say, buddy? Want to take on this challenge? Oh my gosh, I have 3 options. Bun Bun and I are always up for a competition. I'm curious what this perfect horse will look like. This better be a lot of money. I mean, I do like money, but we're up for a competition. Splendid. I'll be watching from the crowd. Complete the event and return to me. Do I have to use Bun Bun? Oh my gosh. Oh, I can absolutely do this with Bun Bun. Okay, we are absolutely not doing this with tack. I feel like it might be a mistake, but maybe it's okay. We'll see how we go. My Rough Rider Prestige might come in really handy here. We'll see in a second. 50 seconds. I don't know if we can. Hang on. As long as we go. Okay, I think my stats are kicking in. Rough Rider's kicking in. Let's go, Bun Bun. 50 seconds. Come on. I feel so sluggish because I'm not wearing any tack. Go, Bun Bun, go! 50 seconds! I think we can make it. Go, Buns! Go, Buns! Go! 36 seconds. Come on, Bun Buns! Just a bit more. Just a bit more. Oh my gosh. 42! Yeah! I love how Bun Bun's just level 4. Absolutely spiffing! I could tell at a glance that your horse was the ideal choice. It feels good having the first half of a puzzle in place. Now we must find Bun Bun the ideal partner. Meet me at Betty Fish Cakes. There's another player in this game I would like for you to meet. Wait, Betty Fish Cake. Where's that? Meet Hamish at Betty's Cakes. Oh, is that the actual... Okay, it's the bakery place. I was like, Betty's Fish Cakes? Isn't that competition? No. It's an actual bakery. It's cute though. It's actually a pretty fun quest so far. Buns, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry, Buns. I'm sorry. Okay, go. Go, Buns, go. Go, Buns, go. Oh, it's fresh cakes. Oh my gosh, why did I say fish cakes? I feel silly now. Sorry, guys. Quest objective nearby. Oh, here we go. It is of no import the time at which I arrive, I assure you. Time is money. I don't have all day, you know. Ha! If time is money, then I am still rich. Do not concern yourself with such matters. And wouldn't you know it, look who has arrived. Hello, Dashabella. This is Brian. He will find me the perfect partner to match your spectacular horse. It's a pleasure to meet you, Dashabella. Hamish was just telling me how enchanted he was with your horse. Hello, Brian. Bun Bun is everything you say they are and more. I'll take your word for it, but I can assure you that the horse we're looking for is like no other. You speak high praise for a horse you do not know even exists. I'm sure they do, somewhere. What do you mean? I'm a historian, meaning I look into the history of the horses of Evervale. Halt! No business talk on an empty stomach. First, we feast. We'll have 3 of your finest cupcakes. There's no point arguing with him, Dashabella. Let's eat then continue this discussion. Oh my sublime! I've never tasted a treat as sweet! Thank you, dear. That's very kind. Please come back anytime you have a sweet tooth. I'm afraid that'll not do. For how much for the recipe of these cupcakes? Money is no object. You want my recipe? I'm afraid even if I did give it to you, you wouldn't be able to recreate it. Nonsense. With enough money, anything can be done. I'll be back later, so think about my offer. Now then, shall we continue with our business matters? Yes, thank you. As I was saying, I am a historian. Have you heard of the Bowen bloodline? No, is that a line of horses? Exactly, a long line of horses are part of his family, all descendant from a horse of legend. Members of this bloodline are no different physically from other horses, but are said to be of some of the strongest of history. That does sound impressive. Impressive enough to even rival your horse, which means they would be the perfect parent for my dream horse. The problem is that horses with this blood have stopped being recorded publicly. If a horse like this does exist, we have no easy way of finding it. Which is why I have hired the best historian money can buy to track down any traces of this specimen. Is that your job, Brian? Yes, I was searching for this legendary bloodline anyway, but funding from Hamish makes it a lot easier. And have you been putting my money to good use? I have been doing my best. Firstly, I'd like us to search some local ruins. Why is that? I don't expect to find any horses there, but the family which bred these horses once owned the land, or so the legends say. Which means clues could appear if we rummage through the rubble. It is a good start at least. Then we must move immediately. But I haven't finished my cupcake. Utter nonsense. Eat it on the way. Man, this guy's so pushy. Hamish, relax. I presume this is the right place and you haven't led us to our early grave? But no, these are ruins of legends. Ha! I mere jest, Brian. Do lighten up, my dear. Anyways, look around for any signs of the Bowen bloodline. Records of horses, stables for breeding, anything of the like. But remember, this is a historical landmark. We should be careful not to disturb the land. You think a great discovery is made with clean hands? I say leave no stone unturned. Tear this place down if it means finding a clue. But no buts! I am paying you buckets to find me this horse. Ruins be damned. Okay, leave no stone unturned. Oh boy. Okay, find something of interest. What am I looking for? We are looking for something. There is an objective. I wonder if it's the sword. Hang on, let me find... that's not the sword. I think this is the sword here, isn't it? Oh, there's just different things we can interact with. Okay, never mind. We're just gonna click on everything. It's all good. The grass refuses to grow in this area. Could something be buried underneath? Dashabella, how's your search going? I have a feeling something might be buried under here. It looks like a cenotaph or something similar. People would often bury any valuables in these. So it's a time capsule. Fabulous. Not quite. Whatever was buried probably meant a lot to the people who lived here. This stuff must have been buried hundreds of years ago. They wouldn't mind if we take a peek inside. I know you said no stone left unturned, but no buts! We must discover just what is down there. I'm not sure how I feel about digging up something like this. Have you forgotten that I'm paying you both to do this for me? Would you have gotten this far, Brian, without my money? Oh boy. I see a cat has gotten both of your tongues. If it makes you feel better, we can put the time capsule thing right back after we look and act like nothing has been disturbed. Dashabella, here, take the shovel and start digging. No, I don't want to dig. Oh, this was horrible. Okay. Dig, 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 dig. Come on. Come on. This wasn't a good idea. We should leave. I'll find another way. Great work, my dear compatriots. Look at that. You found something. It has a symbol on the front. The family crest of the Bowen family. Splendid. Let me see that. This book inside the box should contain something. Brian, decipher this for me. Right away. This is going to take me some time. There is a lot to comb through. I would suggest you come back later, Dashabella. You as well, Hamish. Ha, no chance. I'm too invested into this development. You heard him. Come back when you're ready to continue. We'll be outside the ruins. This guy's so pushy. He's so pushy. We got a breeding token though. Okay, we are done with this. Can we continue with the story quest? Okay, I think we can. Oh, well. And we also get a title. Founder. Alright fam, what have we found? Dashabella, welcome back. Good tidings, my friend. Brian was just telling me about his progress. Yes, it took a lot of time, especially with someone leaning over my shoulder constantly. Ha, don't mistake my gaze for pressure. I'm simply too excited to wait. Enough dilly-dallying, Brian. Out with it. What have you found? Well, the first half of this book contains some very good advice for taking care of horses. They go very deep into how ensuring a strong bond with your horse is a key to... Who cares about that? Just skip forward. If you say so. Next is a family tree covering the Bowen bloodline. The pages are full to the brim of parents and children, going on for generations. Are any of these horses around today? Looks like the most recent horse in these documents was born around 80 years ago. Past that, the book has run out of pages. That horse would be a great-grandparent by now. Is there nothing about anything more recent? I found some family names, but not much else. Wilson, Pierce, McLaren. However, there is a note on the last page. Well, read it, fool! After an internal dispute, any public records of these horses have ceased. Information on this bloodline should be kept to secrecy by any remaining owners of the Bowen bloodline. It sounds like we won't get much more from this book then. What do we do now? Drat, I'm not quite sure. Well, think about the wording of that note. Must be kept to secrecy. The Bowen bloodline must still be around, or else they wouldn't have mentioned it being a secret. But anyone could have the bloodline. How could we narrow down our search? You know what, guys? I think a famous horse breeder might know more about this. That's it! If anyone would know about these horse families, it would be a horse breeder. A horse breeder, eh? I happen to know someone who might help. Really? Who? Have you heard of the horse breeder Athena? She isn't great at her job per se, but she has the wealth of horse knowledge. The last I heard of her, business was struggling. Maybe if we offer her money, it'll make her more likely to chat with us. Oh my gosh. That is like my expression right now. Bro, come on. You really will just throw money at anything, won't you? No time for banter, crew. Let us move. Post haste. It appears I was wrong. She has somehow turned this place around. Maybe that would put her in a better mood to chat. This guy, Hamish, is funny. Oh, it's you. Charming as ever, Athena. It is a pleasure to see you. I wish I could say the same. Out with it, Hamish. What business do you want with me? We're looking for information from you. Have you heard of the Bowen bloodline? Uh-oh. She's like, uh-oh. Gotta keep this a secret. If money is the only thing keeping your lips sealed, please do not worry. We will compensate you handsomely for your troubles. I have no interest in chatting with you about business. Have you forgotten the scathing review you left online about my sanctuary? What? Hamish, what did you do? I simply strove to inform the world that Athena made me a promise she couldn't keep. Even you should be smart enough to know that isn't true. I commissioned Athena to make me the finest foal in the land, and the foal she delivered was a sickly small foal, incapable of the great things I requested. Do you not hear yourself when you speak, or is all that money stuck in your ears? Enough. Obviously, you cannot be reasoned with. We shall take our leave. But Hamish, what about the Bowen bloodline? Do not worry, I have a plan. Oh no, please don't tell me I have to steal something. Ha! That went about as well as I expected. If you mean terribly, then you're right. Hamish, you had a foal in the past? I most certainly did. I was so happy the day they arrived. Though, such a shame that things turned out as they did. What happened to them? Do not worry, I am no monster. The unfortunate reality is the foal was not able to perform, so in order to care for their health, I sent the foal away to a caring family. Their daughter was so happy to have a foal. Okay, so at least it wasn't so bad. Oh my gosh, I was scared for a second there. I choose not to reflect on the past. It bogs down my mind. We must move forward. But how? Tell me, Brian, do you remember the journal we found in the ruins? Of course, it had breeding logs of all the Bowen family up to 80 years ago. And tell me, do you believe that only they will be keeping track of the bloodlines? What? Of course not. I wouldn't be surprised if most breeders kept a list of all the horses that they bred, including owners, notable genetics, and more. Precisely. Wait, Hamish, you aren't thinking about what I think you are you? If we could just get a hold of Athena's breeding logs, we can see if any signs of the Bowen bloodline is in any of the horses she's bred. Then we can go find that horse and request the owner to let their horse breed with Dashabella's horse. Athena's made it very clear she has no intention of helping us. Then we simply take a peek at the book when she isn't looking. It'll really bring her no harm. Oh my god, this is such a bad idea. We can't just steal from Athena. Don't think of it as stealing. We are simply taking a quick peek at some documents. and leaving. I'm very against this idea. Going behind Athena's back like this is all wrong. What about you, Brian? Do you concur? Brian is looking at his own dirt-covered gloves. No, Brian! Don't do it, Brian! I see. Okay, obviously this tactic will not work. Dashabella, you and Athena get along much better than I do with her. Can you talk to her? Maybe you can break through her tough exterior. Tell her I'm sorry for that review and that I'll strive to do better. Okay, I will. It is much better than stealing. Good. We will see you soon. Dashabella? Yeah? Good luck. What? Why do I have a feeling he's gonna go have a look at the documents anyway? Oh my gosh, we'll have to see. Hi, Athena. I see the sanctuary is doing well. Yes, don't think I forgot about how much you've helped me. Thanks to you. Hamish says that he's sorry for what he did to you. Did he now? How very unlike him. He has a very interesting personality. You don't need to tell me twice. Only the biggest and best was enough for him. I put in so much effort into curating 2 parents which would fit such a grand rich man. It is a shame that the foal got sick so often. No fault of mine is like that, Dashabella. You should know this. But Hamish said, I'm sorry, Dashabella. I don't like to linger on such sad topics. That's okay. I know how much you care about your foals. I doubt you came here just to apologize to me on behalf of Hamish. Yeah, I was wondering if in the end you could let us take a look at the breeding logs you have, or at least tell us if you know any horses with the Bowen bloodline. The Bowen bloodline? Your group has smart instincts. I do know about the bloodline. Then can you... But I'm afraid I can't tell you anything about it. Firstly, because any horse and their owners in my records are confidential. I can't just share them with anyone. Secondly, the Bowen bloodline isn't all people think it is. At the end of the day, what matters is how you raise a foal, not where they come from. There's a crash! What was that? Oh dear, it seems one of my foals must have gone in the house. I'm sorry to end this chat early, but I must see what's wrong. That's okay. Thank you for hearing me out. I swear to God. Dashabella, pleasure as always. Welcome back, Dashabella. I'm sorry, it didn't go well. She won't share anything about the Bowen bloodline. Worry not, dear. I tend not to dwell on the past. We have found a new way forward. Really? Affirmative. Brian, share the details if you would. Brian, come on, Brian, please. Brian. Oh, yes, of course. One of the horses in the Ruins Journal had a lineage of foals that could be easily tracked. I found one that is alive today. I have used my connections to find the owner of this horse. We're going to meet them now. That's great news. Spectacular even. We should get a move on. Just a second. I need to catch my breath. Are you okay, Brian? Pick yourself up, young man. You cannot let a poor heart get in the way when we are so close. Okay, I think I can manage. Get a boy. Off we pop. Man, this is taking a turn. I don't know if it's for the worst, but it's definitely taking a turn. Okay, hang on. It's right here. Oh, it's just a regular NPC. I thought it would be like something else. Okay. Hello, how can I help you? Sandra, I presume. I am Hamish. This is Brian and Dashabella. I love how I'm looking sideways. Oh, Hamish, we were just on the phone earlier. It's nice to meet you all. Have you had the time to think about my proposal? I was hesitant at first, but Nellie doesn't seem to oppose, so neither am I. Nellie? Nellie's my gorgeous horse. Just look how majestic they are. May I take a closer look? Of course, they won't bite unless you're an apple. If Nellie is half as witty as you, then we may have found the perfect horse. Amazing! They really do just look like any other horse, and yet the legendary Bowen bloodline flows through their veins. My, is Nellie special? They are so precious to me, so please take good care of them. Dashabella, it is the moment of truth. If you could please do the honors. Oh, okay. Breed a foal with Nellie. Do I get to pick the horse? I do, but it said, do I have to use Bun Bun? I don't have to use Bun Bun, right? Oh, 100% chance to get the Bowen's brain. What is the Bowen's brain? 10% increase agility experience if you also have the Bowen's brawn. What? 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 Oh, wait. We have a new crossbreed trait. 10% agility, stamina. Whoa, okay, we actually have new traits. And then I guess the Bowen's Brawn. +1 stats in speed per bond level if you also Bowen's Brawn gain. Dang! Dang, we actually have new... Okay. So... Oh. Okay, so the only way... Okay, I don't know what I want to do. Okay, let's do this breeding. I have no idea what the foal is going to look like. So please pray. I don't think we get to keep the foal though, so it's fine, I guess. Let's see. Let's see. If it gets a prestige, that would be so nice though. Please be prestiged. I kind of want my achievement to be done and dusted. Oh, look at this cute little buckskin. Hello. Oh, you're precious. And I love how it's got like one little white sock and it's got like another little white thing at the end. Oh, look at the eyes though. No prestige. I was hoping to do my quest. It's okay. What a cutie, but they look so strong. Adorable. Are you okay, Brian? Wait, why is Brian concerned? I'll go take Nelly to have a lie down. We can be in touch later for payment, Hamish. Thank you for your help, Sandra. You have made this old man's heart beat once more. Okay, why is Brian looking concerned? Brian, why are we concerned? It's a cute baby. What's wrong? What is wrong? Brian, you aren't speaking. What's wrong? I'm sorry. You have nothing to be sorry for, lad. You found the legendary Bowen bloodline, worth every penny, I must say. No, I didn't. I stole it. Brian holds up an old journal with a letter A printed on the front and a logo which looks all too familiar. Brian, you didn't! I'm sorry, I was just following orders. And you did a great job. Athena didn't even notice it was gone. Now we just sneak it back and we are in the clear. You stole Athena's book? You told me to talk to her! And I knew it wouldn't work, but what better time to take a peek than while you were distracting her? That's unforgivable! Give me the book! It wasn't worth it, learning about the bloodline, any of it. I cannot in good faith let either of you take care of the foal. I'm gonna return the book to Athena. You will do nothing of the sort. I paid good money for that foal. You stole and lied for that foal. It is no different if Athena gave us the book. Hamish, please stop. Brian, we did the wrong thing. It's out of our hands now. Balderdash, I will have my way. Hamish calls his phone and a horse rider quickly approaches. What? Men, seize that foal. What? What? You're joking. You are freaking joking. I'm being chased. Oh my lord. I mean, I could fly, but I think I'm scared I'll break the quest. So we're not going to do that. Okay, we're just going to run. Oh my gosh. What is this? Looks like we lost them. Now I need to return the book to Athena. Okay, I'm sorry, Athena. It wasn't me, okay? It was not me. It was somebody else. They took your book. Oh, it's you again. Hey, Athena. I came to return this. I'm so sorry. I didn't know Hamish stole it. So that's what happened. I was wondering what the crashing sound was in my house. Hamish had paid me and someone stole this book to make this foal, but I can't trust him to take care of it knowing what he did. I understand. He is in no shape to take care of a foal if he's the type to lie so easily. Maybe history is repeating itself after all. Athena, what happened to the foal he had previously? No sense in hiding it now. As you know, he paid me a lot of money to get him the perfect foal, and I did. And I took extra care to ensure they were a strong and healthy foal. I sent them off proud of what I did. But only a couple months later, I heard from a friend that the poor foal fell ill and was given to another family to properly care for them. Hamish said the same thing, that the foal was weak and got sick often. I inspected the foal to see what happened, but what I learnt broke my heart. The foal was not sick at all. They were simply lonely. Taking care of a foal is hard work. It requires constant care, supervision, and most of all, company. Hamish did not provide that. I'm sure he threw money at servants to take care of their basic needs, but he otherwise neglected the poor thing, using them as a showpiece to brag about. He treated them like a toy, and when the toy started to break, he gave it away. That's horrible! He then gave my sanctuary a bad review online, blaming me for his issues. He will never get a horse that he truly wants because he doesn't want to put the effort in to take care of one. You know what the funny part is? He wanted a perfect horse, so the only way I could think to satisfy his desire was to give the foal the Bowen bloodline. His old foal had the Bowen bloodline? Yeah, but even the strongest of foals will not grow if not cared for. Oh no. I have a favor to ask you. What is it? Find the owner of the abandoned foal. They should be a fully grown mare now. I think seeing them might be the only way for Hamish to come to his senses. But I don't even know where to begin looking. In Heartside, look for someone named Lindy. She was the daughter of the family which received the foal. Lindy? That's my friend! Really? Small world. I'll go visit her right away. Good luck, you might be our only hope. Wait, so Lindy has the horse. Hang on. I want to see what this horse looks like. I kind of wonder if this like Bowen bloodline thing makes the horse look really cool. I don't think so though. I think it's a regular. Don't tell me it's Lindy's horse. Don't tell me it was Lindy. It's Lindy's horse, isn't it? It's Lindy's horse. Hang on. Lindy, spill the beans. Is it your horse? Hey Dashabella, I didn't expect to see you today. Want to hang out? Lindy, I have an important thing to ask you. Sure, anything. Where did you get your horse from? Violet? Well, I quit. You can't just quit on me. I need you to find me that foal. What we did was wrong. There's no way I'll help you now. How much more money do I need to pay you to... No amount of money could make up for what we did. What you made me do. Just listen to me for... Well. Look who decided to show their face. Hamish. Who's this? Now I can finally get my foal back. It's that horse. It really is her horse. Oh my gosh. That horse. You there, girl. Is this your horse? Yes. Violet was so sick when she came into my life as a foal. She looks so strong. She wasn't always like this. I couldn't even be in the same room as Violet for a good while. No trust in people, my parents said. My parents told me a silly man who didn't know what he was doing gave them the foal, so I made sure to give the little lady lots of love. Yes, Hamish. Feel it, Hamish. Feel it. Hamish, is this the foal you neglected all those years ago? You surely not. You're the silly man? I'm so sorry for saying that. Violet has been so lovely. We've been so close. I even looked into her history, and guess what? She is a descendant of the Bowen bloodline from the legends. How cool is that? Oh my gosh, there she is. Oh, she's so cute. Oh, what a pretty lady. Even after everything I did, you still come to me? Oh my gosh, no, don't go back. Don't go back. I've been a fool. I've been such a fool. You had everything I wanted, and yet I didn't give you anything back. Whoa, is he crying? Just roll with it. This is good. Dashabella, Brian, I'm sorry for dragging you both through this. It appears I made a grave mistake. But now I see that I'm unfit to care for a horse, let alone my dream horse. Dashabella, please take care of the foal for me. I have a lot of self-reflecting to do. I will, and they'll receive a lot of love and grow into a great horse. I must leave now and think about what having money really means. I want to properly apologize again. I've been so interested in the Bowen bloodline. I made it my life. I was even willing to lie and cheat in order to find out more. I bring shame to historians everywhere. What's the point of learning about history if it isn't through honest work? Excuse me, did you just say the Bowen bloodline? Yes, I'm researching its history. Well, I was. Do you mind taking a look at this then? I want to know more about Violet's past. This is the parental lineage that she has. It has a lot of missing spaces though. Can you maybe help me fill them in? Maybe this is what's best for you, Brian. Use your knowledge for the right reasons rather than wrong. I see. So even you think I should. Thank you for the offer. I would love to help wherever I can. Really? Thank you. Sorry, Dashabella, we can't hang out right now. I've got history to study. No worries, Lindy. I'm glad that everything resolved peacefully. Dashabella, that smile on your face can only mean Athena! Hello, dear. I was worried about what you said and came to knock some sense into Hamish myself, in case he didn't turn a new leaf. Looks like I won't have to do that. Do you think Hamish will be better in the future? Who knows? When you have that much money, you naturally lose sight of what really matters. Ding! Oh, he just took down his poor review of my sanctuary though. Replaced it with a raving 5-star review. That is a good start. And the foal, are you okay to raise it? I'm sure you have a lot on your plate already. Yes, I'll be okay. Well, I should be off now. Who knows what journey me and this little guy will be up to next. Stay safe, Dashabella. Oh my gosh, we're done. Oh my gosh, we're done. Yay! But the breeding token is gone. I have a little buckskin. Oh my gosh, but your eyes are beautiful. Look at those eyes, guys. Oh, look at that blue. Now the good news is that because we did that, we did get a lot of quests. So I managed to do this. I did not get the crossbreed trait, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to like do this another time. But we got this one. We got this one. And oh, I actually did dailies too. Okay, so we did this one. And then we have a weekly, which is breed horses. Okay, so I'm done breeding this week. I'm not breeding anymore. Okay, all right. So there we go and done. And I think my pass is like up to how many points? Whoa, hello. That's a lot of points. Okay, so we've done a lot already just doing that quest alone, which is good. I mean, it's good to know like what we're going to be getting if you finish that quest line and if you're doing your dailies every day, because that's what I've been doing. Yeah, I don't know. Good progress, I suppose, guys. But I didn't know this horse is like legendary. She's a Bowen bloodline horse, but we don't actually get to see what actual Bowen bloodline stuff is, aside from our foal, which actually does have the Bowen skill, but I don't know how good this is. If you also Bowen brawn, +1 stats and agility per bond. I feel like this could be really good. Personally, I feel like this could be a really good horse. We will worry about this at another time, okay? We've got other things to worry about. Alright guys, so I guess that's basically it for today's video. Thanks for watching another video of Star Equestrian. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, if you enjoy my Star Equestrian videos, do leave a like on this one so I know that you enjoyed it. And let me know in the comments below, thoughts on the season pass. Is it okay? Is it too soon? Is it too pay to play? Thoughts on prices, and do you like the horse? Just let me know whatever you think about the pass. I do think feedback is going to be very important for Foxy moving forward, especially with how they manage passes. I have some thoughts, but I mean, I've already shared mine earlier. To anyone that might be new to the channel, hi there guys, my name is Dashabella and this is Nightfall, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm a virtual equestrian VTuber and I do play a whole bunch of horse games on my YouTube channel, so if you enjoy horse games as much as I do, then definitely consider subscribing to the channel so you get future notifications for all of my future uploads. This is a special announcement, I suppose. I have made my second YouTube channel. I haven't posted any videos on it yet. I'm still deciding when I want to start posting on there, but if you would like to and would like to support the channel, consider subscribing on my other channel as well. That channel is still going to have horse games, but the focus of the channel is going to be a little bit different. Over here we play horse games, okay, games that focus on horses. On my other channel, when I do have time, I will be playing games that have horses in them but won't necessarily be focused around the horses. So we have a little bit of variety with our horsey content where it's not just horsies, okay, we get some other stuff as well. So yeah, go, if you would like to support the channel, go subscribe over there, and yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait and see when I upload there, because I'm not ready yet, I guess. I'm just preparing everything for when the time does eventually come. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing if you do subscribe to my other channel. And I will see you in my next upload. Bye guys!